One of the most daring stories in the history of mankind is the Apollo 11 mission, which took place in 1969. It was a monumental undertaking that culminated in the first human landing on the moon. Apollo 11 was the fifth manned mission of NASA's Apollo program, and its goal was to fulfill President John F. Kennedy's vision of landing an American astronaut on the moon before the end of the 1960s. The crew of Apollo 11 consisted of Commander Neil Armstrong, Command Module pilot Michael Collins, and Lunar Module pilot Buzz Aldrin. On July 16, 1969, Apollo 11 was launched from Kennedy Space Center in Florida aboard a Saturn V rocket. The spacecraft traveled approximately 240,000 miles, 386,000 kilometers, to reach the moon. Along the way, the crew faced numerous challenges and uncertainties, including the risks of space travel and the complexities of navigating and landing on an alien world. On July 20, 1969, after several days in space, Armstrong and Aldrin descended in the Lunar Module, named Eagle, to the moon's surface while Collins remained in orbit aboard the Command Module. As the Lunar Module approached the surface, Armstrong realized they were heading for a boulder-strewn area and had to take manual control to find a safe landing spot. With only seconds of fuel remaining, Armstrong managed to touch down gently on the lunar surface. At 10:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. His famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," echoed around the world. Buzz Aldrin joined him shortly after, and together they conducted experiments, collected samples, and planted the American flag. They spent a total of about 2.5 hours outside the Lunar Module. After their historic lunar excursion, Armstrong and Aldrin rejoined Collins in the Command Module, and Apollo 11 began its journey back to Earth. On July 24, 1969, the Command Module safely splashed down in the Pacific Ocean, where the crew was retrieved by the USS Hornet. The Apollo 11 mission was an incredible achievement of human ingenuity, courage, and perseverance. It represented a giant leap forward for humanity, pushing the boundaries of exploration and inspiring generations to dream big and reach for the stars. The mission's success paved the way for subsequent lunar landings and left an indelible mark on the history of mankind.